It's fall in the Netherlands. The leaves are changing, the raincoats are out, and stores are stocked with a bunch of varieties of these tasty little cookies called Kruidnoten.
Well, actually, they've been out since like July, which is kind of crazy.
Today we're going to be trying a bunch of different Kruidnoten from popular brands, everything from chocolate to aperol spritz. Like this one, Pornstar martini, and this one, Tompouce.
Okay, let's start with the basics. The plain, original, it just says Kruidnoten uit de bakkerij.
Oh, natural.
Yeah, they look like Cookie Crisp.
Yeah.
Which is not something anyone here is going to understand the reference of. Well, they smell like what they are.
Yeah.
And they look tiny and crunchy.
Yeah. Wait, Kruidnoten are these tiny little crunchy speculaas cookies. And speculaas is a spice blend of cinnamon and ginger. Now, speculaas is pretty popular year-round here in the Netherlands, but especially popular during Sinterklaas, which is not Christmas.
And there's also things called kerstkoekjes, which are popular around Christmas time here. So if you want to see us make a video where we try all kinds of kerstkoekjes, let us know. Give the video a like. That's a better way to track it.
Yeah, I think so.
Or let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think I read somewhere that it's pretty common to throw these.
Yeah. I think at Jumbo, they actually sell like a
Throwing
5-kilogram package of them.
Oh.
And I think they're
throwing?
just specifically meant for throwing. You have a lot in your hood. I'm gonna get one for you.
It's a snack for later. They're so like addictive.
I know.
And these are just the plain ones.
You can just like keep eating them forever.
They taste like speculaas.
Yeah, these are a little bit more mild. Like I think I taste a bit more of like a ginger flavor.
I'm getting a strong ginger flavor.
But maybe that's normal because I'm used to eating the ones covered in chocolate. So yummy.
This establishes a good baseline because we're going to be trying, I think, 19 more types of Kruidnoten that we picked up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a lot. The next thing I think that you just have to try, chocolate.
And I couldn't find specific bags of like white milk or pure dark chocolate.
You didn't try hard enough.
It seemed like the mix was more of a common thing. The milk one's okay.
I think milk's my favorite.
Oh, really?
I think white is too sweet. Dark is actually pretty good, but I feel like milk really complements the cookie flavor.
Yeah, I think I like the dark one the best. I kind of like the bitterness with the cinnamony flavor.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, it's really complimentary.
All right.
I like it.
These are like rocks that you would have in like a bowl in a fancy bathroom.
It also kind of reminds me of like a birthday cake situation.
It does look like that.
They don't smell
we
like
didn't even
that,
say
though.
what they are.
Knetter.
Knetter, which is
translates
crackle.
to crackle.
But it looks like Discodip, doesn't it?
No. Cheers.
What's
Birthday
the crackle?
cake. Aren't you getting it? Hold it in your mouth. It's popping in my head.
Oh, it's Pop Rocks.
This is fun. I like this a lot. It kind of tastes like,
Whoa!
yeah, Fruity Pebbles birthday cake, kind of.
I don't get Fruity Pebbles. I only
Really?
get birthday cake with Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
Wow, this is 5 Stroopwafels. It not only tastes good, it's fun.
It's stimulating.
Wow.
Man, my expectations for this one were super low because I thought it was just disco dip, you know?
Oh, so it does look like Discodip.
Well, I thought it was just like fakey disco dip, but it's actually really cool. Wait, let me try one more. I want the popping in my head to continue.
Next up, we have Kokos, which is coconut.
Yeah, with milk chocolate, it says.
I don't want to eat this. I don't like
He
coconut.
hates coconut. I love coconut.
Yeah, so why don't you take one for the team on this one?
Really strong coconut flavor, which is surprising because like there's really not that much coconut on these. It's giving me like Bounty Bar vibes with a little bit of cinnamon.
Bounty Bar is like an Almond Joy bar here in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I feel like it could be better though because there could be more of like a kind of just a little fakey coconut. This one's all right. I mean, I give it like 3.5 Stroopwafels.
Okay. Next, we've got cookies and cream.
You want to guess what's different about this one?
There's a cookie and cream inside. It looks like the inside is chocolate
Yes.
and the outside is white.
The cookie is chocolate,
That's what
which
it said.
is totally different than the rest of them.
Can you put these in my nose?
If we have to go to the emergency room.
Remember last year, we put them in your bra and they looked like nipples.
Oh yeah, you want to do that again?
I don't think we can.
Why?
Are you wearing a bra?
No.
Oh. I don't like the texture.
The texture's weird, and the chocolate cookie flavor is not good. It tastes like kind of like sweet cardboard.
I mean, isn't that what an Oreo tastes like? I don't dislike it like you do, but just eat an Oreo. That's it. Like you're like, why are you getting Kruidnoten if this is what you're gonna get?
Yeah, I feel like it defeats the whole purpose of it, where it should be like the speculaas cookie with maybe chips
That's what I
of
thought it was going to
chocolate
be,
in
yeah.
it with white chocolate on
Yeah.
top. Because this is no, don't get this one.
3 Stroopwafels?
2.
Oh.
2 stroopwafels.
And now it's time to get even weirder with the Kruidnoten from our favorite store in the Netherlands, Hema. All right, starting with the Stroopwafel, which we had in our last video, the Hema video.
For 24 hours video. And this one was quite a surprise.
Delicious.
It tastes more like coffee than stroopwafel, but I loved it. I think I ate like almost the entire bag last time.
It was an adult flavor.
It was an adult, or it is an adult flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it still tastes like coffee.
Coffee.
I mean, it's delicious.
I give it 5 stroopwafels.
Yeah, it's 5 stroopwafels for sure. It's just very confusing.
It is very confusing. So what I did was I actually picked up the coffee one because I'm curious as to how it's different. It looks really different.
Are they 3 different flavors?
It definitely looks like there are 2 or 3 different kinds in here. How do I eat this?
It tastes the same.
Wait, this middle one is the same. Look at that.
It's a little bit more of like a creamy flavor. But like the coffee flavor is still there.
And there's no cinnamon. Like there's no cinnamon coming from the...
They are 3 different flavors.
They are.
The chocolate one tastes very different.
The chocolate one, I can barely taste any kind of espresso or coffee flavor.
I'm going to give this one 4.5 stroopwafels only because the dark chocolate one isn't very good, in my opinion.
I like the variety. I feel like they could have done better with the dark chocolate, but yeah, I agree. 4.5 stroopwafels.
Next up is Discodip, which we also had in our last video. And I feel like I'm just about to be disappointed now because I want it to be the crackle.
Pop in my mouth, and it's not going to.
You always want it to pop in your mouth, don't you? I feel like that could have been a better joke. Let us know in the comments, what joke should I have made there? You have the luxury of thinking about it,
writing it down, multiple options. Asking your neighbors which of the options is best. I don't know. I still really like this one. I like the texture.
I do like the texture with the sprinkles, but like I would pick crackle every day. It doesn't have as much of a sweet flavor. It's a little bit more toned down.
I'd still give this 4.5. I mean, it's really good. I prefer this flavor combination over the crackle. However, the crackle is a more fun experience.
I'm gonna go with 3, just because like
3.
I feel like I only want the crackle now. Like if I'm gonna do white chocolate, I'm getting crackle.
Okay, grackle.
I'm getting grackle. Yeah, the bird from Austin, Texas.
Those are scary birds.
Next up, we've got caramel sea salt.
And I'm gonna say something that's controversial. This is an overrated flavor combination.
Like salted caramel.
Yeah, so I don't have high expectations for this for myself. Ooh.
Strong caramel flavor. And then there are like bits of sea salt in there, which I do appreciate. Oh, you don't like it? Really?
No, I don't like the salt.
I'm gonna give it 4 stroopwafels. I do like it.
2 stroopwafels. Oh. It's not good.
Okay. Next up, pindakaas or peanut butter. And the fact that these are chocolate makes me think this is gonna like be like a Reese's cup.
Is it gonna be like a peanut butter cookie?
Oh,
it
smells so peanutty.
Peanutty, not like peanut buttery.
Wow.
But peanutty.
It smells like straight up peanut.
What's it gonna be like?
I don't know.
Oh gosh, I hope it's a peanut butter cookie. Ew. Wait, what's wrong with it?
It tastes like peanuts and not peanut butter.
I think it's definitely still a Kruidnoten cookie. And there's this like really thin layer. Kruidnoten, yeah. And it's this really thin layer of like a peanut flavoring around it.
And I don't like it.
And it's also just like bad. 1 stroopwafel. That tastes gnarly.
1 stroopwafel. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Amaretto Sour, which I think may end up beating how bad the peanut butter one is. How is this going to be a good flavor for a Kruidnoten?
Have you ever had Amaretto Sour?
I used to make Amaretto Sours all the time in college.
Yeah,
that was my go-to on date night.
Introductory. Oh, you didn't make me one for our date night.
Did I make you anything? What did I make you?
Do you remember what it was?
I don't.
Cherry Coke and coconut liqueur.
That must have been an earlier phase of my drinking experience. Because that's Malibu rum.
Malibu rum, that was it, yeah. Now that I pour this into my hand, it's got like a bit of an electric, like
it's
mustard.
a little green. It smells good. Oh, that was not right. You like it?
Oh, it's got like a citrusy, lemony freshness to it.
The initial, okay. I don't like the initial taste. Like I think like the coating is a little bit like fake tasting, like a little plasticky.
I get that.
When you crunch into it and you taste the cookie, It's good because it tastes like an amaretto cookie.
Yeah, I also like that citrusy flavor to it. That's like the sour part of it. And I feel like they did the two flavor combinations really well.
I don't think I would eat it again.
I would.
I don't hate it. I'm going to give it 2.5 stroopwafels.
Ooh, I'm going to give this 3.5 stroopwafels.
And lastly, for the Hema category, you got to.
You have to.
It's the Tompouce flavor.
Yeah, they smell just like
Sugary.
Kruidnoten. I don't really smell any like flavor.
What? How do you recreate Tompouce flavor? Everyone does it differently.
Most people just take the flavoring of the pink icing and just say, bam, raspberry flavoring, it's Tompouce.
See, I think this is just white chocolate.
Okay, so as white chocolate, I would give it a 4. But as Tompouce, I mean, I guess I give it like a 3 because it doesn't really taste, there's nothing Tompouce-y about it.
I'm not Tompouce. Can I see your Tompouce?
Yeah, you can later.
I don't know. I'm just going to go right in the middle. I'm going to say 3.5 stroopwafels.
Okay.
And finally, it's time for the fancy Kruidnoten. We're trying the unique flavors from Vondel. Starting with Appeltaart. Are they smaller?
They're
smaller.
I don't think they are. I just think the coating on the outside, there's less coating on the outside.
No, I think they're smaller.
Really?
Yeah, they're definitely smaller. They're the smallest ones you've tried so far. It tastes like Appeltaart.
How are they replicating kind of like the tart juiciness of biting into an apple? Are you getting that a little bit? Like, it's a good apple flavoring. I was worried about these. It was like fake apple. It's kind of icky.
There's nothing fake about those.
Super good.
Yeah, I'm going to go 4.5 stroopwafels.
I'm going to go 5.
Wow.
I really like it.
I'm actually, this like bodes really well for this category because honestly, the flavors that we're about to try are some of the ones that I was most repulsed by. Next, we have Banoffee, which is one of my favorite things. I love Banoffee. I've mentioned it on the channel before.
This was a last minute ad because I saw it on the website and I was like, Alex is going to either love or hate this.
Fake banana flavor is bad, and I am worried about that. But based on our experience with the Appeltaart one, I'm actually feeling pretty good about it.
Will you explain what Banoffee is?
Banoffee is like dulce de leche.
Okay.
And bananas on like a little bit of a pie. I think it's British. And it was introduced to me from the film Love Actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she makes, what's her name? Keira Knightley. She makes the Banoffee pie.
Is that her name in the...
For Carl's dad from The Walking Dead.
I'm not repulsed by the banana. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's a fake banana flavor.
Ew. But it tricks you. In the beginning, it's not that bad. And then it starts to like...
Why is it so salty?
It's really salty.
It's a
fun flavor.
They clearly went for something, and I appreciate that. Unfortunately, it's not for me, and it does not taste like Banoffee pie. I'm going to give it 2 stroopwafels because, I appreciate it. I don't want it.
I'm going to give it 2 stroopwafels. Man, you even had 2 of them in your hand. You were so hopeful.
It's salty. Why is it salty?
It's really salty at the end, which feels like they meant to add sugar, but then they added salt. You know what I mean? It feels like that kind of mistake, doesn't it?
Next, we have orange, which I was about to say is Sinterklaas, but it actually just says orange on the package.
I know, I'm a little disappointed by that.
It says orange. Smells like orange candy.
I got this one because, in general, I think a lot of people like a chocolate-orange combination.
It's not chocolate orange.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, they're chocolate Kruidnootjes. Because they're small Kruidnoten.
Oh,
it's their shtick.
That? Is that their shtick?
Yeah, I think it's their shtick.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fun.
I mean, it tastes accurate.
Okay,
it tastes like orange flavoring.
With a little bit of spice. The lingering flavor is a little like soury, like orange juice, and then you brush your teeth kind of situation. But the beginning flavor is kind of nice. I'm pleasantly surprised.
I'm gonna go with 2 stroopwafels.
I'm gonna do 3 stroopwafels.
Next, we have Kwarktaart kers. So I guess this is gonna be like cherry yogurt. They're very pretty.
They are beautiful. I think they might be the prettiest so far.
They smell like lip balm.
They smell like Bonnie Bell Lip Smackers Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be any like quark flavor?
I'm really
like
hoping so because it smells like overwhelmingly fake cherry.
Yeah. You want to cheers?
It stuck to my fingy.
Smarties, sweet tart.
Oh, wow.
Tastes like sweet tart. I like it when I'm getting the outside coating, but once you start to mix it with the cookie,
I'm not
No.
getting, it's not yogurt flavored. It's like cherry Smarties mixed with like a slight milk flavor
Yeah.
with the cookie center. I like it. I'm actually for Stroopwafels.
Oh my gosh.
I like
really?
it, yeah.
I just don't like how it all comes together. I think I'm going to give it 2 Stroopwafels. Ugh.
You hate when
I hate when everyone comes together. Everything needs to come one at a time, not together.
You said everyone.
Did I?
Mhm.
I don't think
And when
I
you
did.
say everyone, I think it
No.
doesn't sound like you're talking about the cookies.
I don't think I said everyone.
Okay.
Next.
Next, we have what I thought was aperol spritz, but on the bag it says Aperitivo spritz, probably because they're not
Oh,
official
You're not allowed to
aperol
say it.
spritz
Yeah.
Kruidnotes.
I would say these are also beautiful too. Look at this color.
They're a very interesting
It's
color.
a very nice coral color. Do they smell like
Coral. Hey, it's a
I don't
callback.
have another
It's a
Walking
callback.
Dead reference in this video. They smell orangey.
They smell vaguely orangey. They actually, these are way lighter smelling than the orange ones.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I think the smell's pretty accurate, don't you?
Fruity Pebbles.
I said Fruity Pebbles earlier, but this is Fruity Pebbles.
It doesn't
Fruit
really
Loops.
taste like orange, which is a little weird because like Aperol is like a...
It's bitter orange.
Yeah, it's like bitter orange.
Mhm.
This is just like a very light, like
mixed
vague
fruit.
mixed fruit flavor.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
It's good, and it goes with the spiced cookie really well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4 Stroopwafels.
5.
5 Stroopwafels.
I love it. I
Your
think
rating
it's great.
system is so screwed up. Last but not least, we've got Pornstar Martini, which is a popular mixed drink here in the Netherlands.
I'd say it might be Michelle's drink of choice.
Why doesn't it come with a side of Prosecco?
Yeah, why doesn't it? It smells like passion fruit.
Yeah, it smells like fruit punch.
It's got that kind of like sour sort of.
This is the strangest color. It is accurate though, isn't it? This is what a Pornstar Martini color is.
Yeah, it's kind of like a light orange with the like specks of
Where do
like bright pink.
Where'd the name Pornstar Martini come from? Like, what is it about this that like makes people think pornstar?
Yeah, does anyone know?
Oh, and when we went to Hilversum,
Mm-hmm.
we were at that food hall,
Oh
Food
my
Hall
gosh.
Melt, and on the menu, the whole menu was in English.
Yeah.
But specifically on the list of drinks, they had Pornstar Martini listed,
And
they
it's
had
spelled normally.
but they had an asterisk in Pornstar.
No. They had the regular Pornstar Martini that was spelled normally, and then they had a Pornstar slush.
Oh, yeah.
Where the asterisk was over the O, but just for that one, not for the other one.
Like for a country that's like so much less concerned about cursing, I was just thinking it was just so strange that they like felt the need to censor the word pornstar.
Yeah, he made a joke about it, so the waitress.
She did not think, like she didn't get it. She didn't think it was funny at all.
Funny at all.
Anyway, okay, this doesn't smell good.
Tastes like fakey passion fruit with cinnamon.
Yeah, like candy passion fruit.
Oh,
It's not good.
I actually think that's the worst one we tried today. Yeah.
Yeah, because the cookies and cream one was disappointing. This
And,
is bad.
Like the Pentecost one wasn't very good, but it wasn't like, this is verging on like repulsive a little bit. Like not great.
Well, I'm gonna go with a half Stroopwafel.
Yeah, it's got to be worse than the Pentecost. So half of a
Oh,
Stroopwafel.
now you're concerned about ratings. Now you're concerned about making sure your ratings are accurate and balanced.
Well, if you want to get me a chart like Link has in
On Good Mythical Morning,
then I will use it.
I'm not that good at drawing.
Half Stroopwafel.
Yeah, that's just not, it's not right.
Bleh.
What's your favorite flavor of Kruidnoten? Did we try it today? Let us know in the comments. And by the way, we started a podcast a few weeks ago, and it's about our life here in the Netherlands. It's called BUNCHARTED. We post a new episode every week. It's available anywhere you get your podcast, and it's also on our podcasts or podcast. If you're only listening to one podcast, it is most likely also available where you're getting that podcast. It's also available on our second channel, BUNCHARTED 2. We'll put a link to that in the description if that's something that you're interested in listening to. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all next week. You say Toad Dawn.
Oh, Toad done.
It's only been 2 weeks.
You take a
Hasn't been that
couple
long.
weeks off and you totally forget what you're supposed to say.